Hello, my divine souls. Welcome to Spiritual Bloom, where we bloom within our consciousness, with your spiritual guide and twin flame coach, Neha. Today's topic is one of the most misunderstood concepts in spirituality and twin flame journey, which is the sacred feminine receptivity. Now, many people hear the word be in your feminine energy and assume that it means doing nothing or waiting for someone to return, suppressing emotions, or becoming passive. But that isn't sacred feminine energy. In fact, authentic feminine receptivity requires tremendous emotional maturity, deep self-worth, and the courage to remain open without abandoning yourself. Whether you are a woman or a man, every human being carries both masculine and feminine energies, and this video isn't about gender. It's about understanding a universal spiritual principle that influences your relationships, healing, creativity, and even your connection with the divine. Now, what is sacred feminine receptivity? Sacred feminine receptivity is the ability to remain open to life without forcing, controlling, or manipulating outcomes. It is the capacity to receive love, support, guidance, opportunities, healing, joy, and divine wisdom without feeling guilty, undeserving, or unsafe. Receptivity is not weakness, it is openness combined with discernment. Imagine fertile soil. The soil doesn't chase the rain. It simply becomes ready to receive it. Likewise, the feminine prepares herself internally. She nurtures her inner world through healing so that when opportunities arrive, she can receive them fully. Because opportunities will only arrive when she is in that frequency, in that higher vibration, where she can receive those opportunities and grab those opportunities fully. Now, the difference between passivity and receptivity is incredibly important. Many people confuse receptivity with inactivity. Passive energy will always make you wait, whereas receptive energy will push you to grow while remaining open to what is aligned for you. Passivity avoids responsibility, whereas receptivity embraces responsibility while surrendering control over outcomes. For example, a person waiting endlessly for a twin flame text while putting life on hold isn't practicing receptivity. They are practicing emotional dependence. A receptive person continues healing, pursuing purpose, building relationships, creating abundance, and living fully. If communication returns, they can receive it. And if it doesn't, their life still remains meaningful. And this is what sacred receptivity is all about. Now, I have observed that in case of many divine feminines, receiving feels so difficult. Many people believe that they are very good at giving. They are a giver, and divine feminines are natural givers. But receiving, that feels extremely uncomfortable. If someone offers you help, you immediately deny it. If someone compliments you, you ignore or dismiss it. And if someone loves you consistently, you become suspicious, because the nervous system often interprets receiving as vulnerability. Because in this journey, many of us grew up believing that I must earn love. We grew up believing that we are not burden to others or shouldn't be burden to others. We grew up believing that we have to be independent, and in that journey, we became hyper independent. We started believing that we deserve affection only when I achieve something in life. And over time, the nervous system learns that giving feels safer than receiving. Giving creates control, whereas receiving requires trust. And trust feels risky if you have experienced emotional wounds. Now, healthy receptivity develops when children consistently experience emotional safety. When caregivers respond with warmth, consistency, acceptance, children naturally learn to receive care and they feel safe. But if childhood involved neglect, criticism, inconsistency, or emotional unpredictability, different beliefs may form. Like they learn to take care of themselves, they fear abandonment, they think that love always has conditions, or asking for help is dangerous or burdensome. And these beliefs don't simply disappear in adulthood, they often shape romantic relationships, friendships, and spiritual beliefs. Healing receptivity frequently means healing these early experiences, not blaming caregivers but understanding how our nervous system adapted. Being receptive sometimes doesn't mean trusting everyone blindly. Healthy feminine energy also includes discernment. The sacred feminine doesn't ignore red flags. She doesn't tolerate disrespect in the name of unconditional love. She remains open while honoring healthy boundaries. Openness and boundaries can exist together. And true compassion never requires self-abandonment. Now, many people genuinely want healthy love. Yet when it arrives, they become uncomfortable. They become suspicious. They start questioning the entire relationship. This can happen because the nervous system is more familiar with chaos than consistency. Especially if someone grew up around emotionally unpredictable, calm relationships may initially feel unfamiliar or even boring. Meanwhile, emotionally unavailable people can feel intensely attractive because the nervous system mistakes familiarity for chemistry. And as healing progresses, the nervous system gradually learns that peace is not emptiness, consistency is not lack of passion, and safety is not weakness. This shift takes time, patience, and repeated experiences of healthy connection. Within many twin flame journey, the divine feminine is often described as the receptive energy, while the divine masculine is associated with directed action. However, these are energetic qualities and not fixed roles based on biological sex. Every person has both the feminine and the masculine. The feminine allows and receives, whereas the masculine acts and takes actions. And healing involves integrating both. Sometimes people believe that feminine receptivity means waiting endlessly for reunion. But authentic receptivity is not waiting for another person to complete you. It is allowing life, healing, and divine guidance to unfold while actively participating in your own growth. And the deepest reunion begins within, when your inner masculine provides safety, direction, and healthy boundaries, and your inner feminine feels safe enough to soften, create, receive, and trust. Now, there are some signs which I'll tell you which may be blocking your receptivity. You may notice patterns such as feeling guilty when someone helps you, rejecting compliments, or overgiving to earn love, constantly chasing unavailable people, feeling uncomfortable resting, believing you must prove your worth, struggling to receive money or opportunities, feeling anxious when relationships becomes peaceful. Now, these patterns don't mean that something is wrong with you. They may simply reflect protective strategies your nervous system developed over time, and awareness is the first step towards change. So, how do we cultivate sacred feminine receptivity in this journey? You have to practice receiving small things. For example, accepting a compliment with a simple thank you. Receiving kindness without immediately trying to repay it. Secondly, slowing down in your life, in your actions, in your daily routine. Because receptivity requires presence. When we are constantly rushing, fixing, controlling, we miss opportunities, intuition, and moments of connection. Stillness allows wisdom to emerge and understand our intuition. Thirdly, you have to regulate your nervous system. Practices such as mindful breathing, yoga, gentle movement, spending some time in nature, meditation, or journaling can help your body experience greater calm. A regulated nervous system is often more capable of receiving support and connection. Fourthly, heal the belief that worth must be earned. Your worth isn't something you manufacture, it is something that you recognize. You don't have to prove something every day just to be loved, because you deserve love. No matter how much you are earning or what your status is, you deserve love. Fifth sign, strengthen your boundaries, because healthy boundaries actually increase receptivity. When you know, you can say no. Your yes becomes genuine rather than fear driven, and boundaries create the safety needed for openness. Sixth is that trust the divine timing without becoming passive. Continue building your life, focus on your growth, healing, learn new skills, pursue your purpose, create meaningful friendships, take care of your health, and remain open to unexpected blessings without postponing your life for your counterpart. Many spiritual traditions describe life itself as a continuous exchange. The breath enters and leaves. The heart receives blood and gives blood. Nature receives rain and the earth offers flowers. Giving and receiving are inseparable. When we reject receiving, we interrupt this natural flow. Receiving with gratitude allows generosity to continue. Sacred feminine receptivity isn't about becoming smaller. It's about becoming more available to what nourishes your soul. It isn't about waiting for someone else to rescue you. It is about creating an inner environment where love, wisdom, peace, and abundance can genuinely be welcomed. The more emotionally safe you become within yourself, the easier it becomes to receive healthy relationships instead of chasing unavailable ones. Remember, the flower doesn't chase the bee, it blooms. Its fragrance naturally invites what is meant to arrive. Perhaps sacred feminine receptivity is much the same. When we cultivate our inner garden with patience, integrity, healing, and self-respect, we become capable of recognizing and receiving what truly aligns with our highest good. May your journey be one of openness without self-abandonment, softness without weakness, and trusted by wisdom. So if you like this episode, do like, share, subscribe, and comment. For any kind of personal guidance, you can WhatsApp or email me. My contact details have been given in the description box. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again in another episode.